Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a makeup haul from Target and Ulta. I stopped at both of those stores yesterday and ended up leaving with one too many items. So I figured that I would just do this video and share with you all what I got at the store. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. I hope you're here to stay. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell button down below. That way you are notified every single time I upload a video. If you guys are interested in seeing what I picked up, then just keep watching. So first I think I'm going to start with what I picked up at Target. So even though Ulta does have a drugstore side, I typically like to get drugstore items at Target or maybe even Walmart just because the prices are generally cheaper, at least $1 to $2. So the first item that I decided to pick up is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I have used this foundation and this is about my third or fourth bottle or so. I needed a new shade. I currently have the shade 205, which is too light for me right now. So I picked up the shade 208 Sun Beige. What I like about this foundation is the fact that it gives you great coverage while still giving you a luminous finish, and it lasts for a pretty long time. Normally, luminous foundations do not last on my skin at all just because I do get oily throughout the day, and they typically don't have the best coverage. This isn't full coverage by any means, but it still gives you enough to really blur out the imperfections that you have. I wore this yesterday during the day and I thought that it looked beautiful. It was an 80-degree day here in Cleveland, and out in direct sunlight, it looked flawless on the skin. It lasted for a very long time. I didn't feel oily, I didn't feel greasy, so this is a great option if you are someone who typically has trouble finding a luminous foundation that lasts well on you. The next product is a concealer that I haven't used in a while, but I know that I love the formula, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So Maybelline has recently come out with multiple different shades in this concealer. I wanted to try one of the newer shades. The one that I picked up is in the shade Sand. Here we go. So this is what it looks like swatched on my skin tone. This is in the shade Sand. And then the top swatch there is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 208. Next, I picked up a mascara, and it's a mascara that I've never tried before. So this is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. The type of brush that it has, I typically go for. It's a natural haired brush. It's not one of the plastic synthetic ones, even though, ironically, my favorite mascara does have a plastic one, and that's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. But I did want to give this a try. I actually did try this out yesterday, and I think I might return this mascara. This didn't really lengthen my lashes too much. It did make them thicker, but it also made them stick together. This formula is very sticky, it's very wet, and I just personally didn't really like it on my lashes. And then the final item that I purchased from Target is a highlighter from Wet n Wild, and this is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Now, this has been out for a little while now. The shade Precious Petals was one of the first shades that they came out with in this particular formula, and I remember being so blown away with that highlighter because it's so incredibly pigmented and smooth, and it applies so beautifully. Precious Petals is a little bit on the pale pink side. This is more of a golden highlight. Because I saw this and because I know that I love the formula so much, I really wanted to try it out, and I am still blown away with how beautiful this is on the skin. This is actually the highlighter that I'm wearing today, and what I love about it is the fact that it looks very seamless. It looks like just a straight glow. I don't really see any pores. I don't see any particles just sitting on top of my skin. It just creates such a beautiful gleam. So if you guys can see that, it is just so incredibly beautiful and seamless. Knowing that this is, what, $5 at the drugstore, there is no reason to purchase any high-end highlighters from here on out just because of how beautiful this particular highlighter is for $5. Maybelline has one. It's the Master Chrome one. That one's $10. So we have a lot of affordable options at the drugstore. I'm excited to continue to use this throughout the summer because I truly think it's going to be a summer staple. So those are all the items I picked up at Target. Now we're going to move on to Ulta. I was actually blown away with how many brands Ulta has added to their drugstore section. So I did purchase quite a few items from their drugstore section just because they weren't available at Target. The first item that I picked up is this concealer from Flower Beauty. This is the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and it claims to have a weightless feel and it's crease proof. I have personally heard that it is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I bought it in medium honey just because I am tanner right now, and this seems to be a really nice shade for me. So I'm going to swatch this on the back of my hand just to show you guys how incredibly pigmented this is. While I was at Ulta, I was in search for a new high-end foundation that I could possibly wear for graduation. The foundation that I decided to pick up is the one that I am wearing today just because I, of course, would like to test it out before the main event. So this is from Becca, and this is the Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is supposed to be full coverage and long wearing while feeling lightweight, but I already had to touch up once, and I've only had this foundation on for, I would say, 4 hours or so. That might be a little bit generous, but I did have to touch up already. I would not agree with the weightless claim. I do feel it on my face. When I applied it to my skin, it felt really tacky, it felt really sticky. So I don't agree with the weightless claim. This foundation is very thick. Full coverage, on the other hand, it is definitely full coverage. The only thing with that is you can definitely tell that you are wearing makeup. This is definitely not a daytime foundation. I do feel like there are other full coverage foundations that do feel a little bit lighter on the skin, that do last a little bit longer, and look a little bit more natural. So if you're curious about this foundation, give it a shot, but I'm not overly impressed just because I feel like I have tried out other foundations that I loved so much more. So all in all, I'm probably going to return this as well. I did pick up a setting spray just because for any special occasion, you definitely need to set your makeup to make it last all day long. And this is a setting spray I have tried before. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I used an entire bottle of this and I raved about it on my channel in one of my videos. This is very comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I actually had the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray in my hand when I noticed that Ulta added Milani to their drugstore section. When I saw that this was available, I immediately returned the Urban Decay setting spray and picked this one up instead. So if you haven't tried it out, I definitely say that you should, just because summer's coming up and you want your makeup to last all day long if it's possible. I picked up 3 lip products from Ulta as well, and I am so excited about these. I'm wearing one on my lips right now. So all 3 of them are from e.l.f. Yes, Ulta has added e.l.f. to their drugstore line, and I am so excited because although Target has e.l.f., I have been looking for these products for so long and Target never has them. So these 2 items are the lip oils from e.l.f. and I have been searching for these for such a long time because I've heard so many great things about them. Right now, I am wearing the shade Nude Kiss, which is a beautiful corally nude. And I also wore earlier, this is the shade Pink Kiss, and it's a very pretty pink. These are very thin, they're not sticky at all. So because the lip oils are more on the thinner consistency side, you're going to have to reapply them throughout the day, of course, but to me that is okay just because they feel so nice on the lips. I also picked up a lip gloss. This is the Lip Plumping Gloss, and this is in the shade Champagne Glam. It just gives a very glass-like effect to your lips, if you can see it right there. This particular lip gloss is not sticky, it's not heavy, it's not thick, and the color is beautiful. It's not an overwhelming glitter. You really can't feel the glitter on your lips. This is Pink Kiss. This swatch is Nude Kiss. And this right here, if you can see it, is the lip gloss in Champagne Glow. I did forget to mention a couple lashes that I picked up at Target. I was looking for lashes that I could possibly wear during the daytime. Recently, my lashes I have been purchasing from Coco Lashes, which is a brand that you can find on ladymoss.com, I believe. And you definitely can't wear the Coco Lash styles outside during the daytime. They are way too dramatic, or at least in my opinion. So I picked up the style Demi Wispies from Ardell, and this is a 5-pack. A single pair costs like $5-6. This costs $12 for 5 pairs. So I think that these are beautiful. I like the Demi Wispies for a very natural look. And I also picked up another style of Wispies, and this is Ardell's Studio Effects Wispies. I have actually tried these before, and I really, really like them. If I remember correctly, these are my favorite style of Wispies just because they're a little bit fuller, but they're still natural. I personally just like the way that these look on the eyes. I think the regular Wispies are a little bit too sparse for how long that they are. These are just as long as the normal Wispies, but I feel like they're a little bit fuller. Definitely try these out. These are the Studio Effects Wispies. But alright guys, that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have tried any of the products that I picked up, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I love reading them. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. I hope you're here to stay. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell button down below. That way you're notified every single time I upload a video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.